Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, About 53 Tarot. She should review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Huh? Interesting. What is that? I haven't heard of, but I've also haven't thought of that show in so long. I forget. It was on, I think, the Comedy Central, Crank Yankers. It was all the puppets. They usually had like vulgar humor and jokes and all that sort of thing. Crank Yankers. I think they were known for making phone calls towards people and, puppet and puppet. Kind of a vulgar show, but definitely humorous if you're not easily triggered. All right. Jumping into this. Huh. I'm not too sure what's going on, but what you're showing me is that what you've been going through, it is definitely a repeated cycle. It almost kind of seems and it feels like there's some sort of writing on the wall that you're ignoring, and I'm not too sure exactly what this is. At the same time, I do kind of feel like I do understand it. It is regarding your money, your career, your investments and finances, maybe your job, content or niche. I don't exactly know. Whatever this is, it's kind of like trial and error right now, and I don't know what's going on, but you're kind of saying like you try, fail, try, fail, try, fail, to the point where like, all these failures is causing it to become very difficult for you to kind of try and maintain or keep something up. I don't know what that's about. But you definitely are listening to your instincts, and so I feel like you are, being creative in a sense and trying to create something for yourself, because there's something there that you want, but I'm not too sure exactly what that is. You're saying, I just want to move forward. I just want to move forward. That's what I want. Okay. Now, your relationship or your commitment, whatever this is going on, you're saying you kind of feel a little bit tied down or in a bind about that, to where you're not too sure exactly what to think, but it also kind of seems that it feels like romantically and emotionally speaking, things aren't necessarily the greatest. You're kind of like, you know what? I'm just doing what I got to do to get by. You may be even considering a new line of work, maybe different content or different niche. I don't exactly know, but you're saying you definitely have options and possibilities as to which avenue you could take or how you could do things. It's just a matter of kind of contemplating and sitting with yourself and determining what you want to do. Huh. Interesting. Normally I don't get those types of messages. You're showing me TikTok, the app on the phone, TikTok. What is that? Are you worried? Interesting. Are you worried about a community? Who gives a shit? Do what you're gonna do. Yeah, do what you're gonna do. Ignore everyone else and do what you gotta do. Simple. What about this? What about, okay, so it's just a matter of, interesting. I get it. It does make sense though, considering, well, everything I was going to say, it does make sense though, considering everything that's going on with it. Considering long-term wise is what I'm talking about. Kind of feel like everyone's in that boat. Yeah, everyone's in that boat, and you're just like, yeah, and I don't know where that boat's going.
None of us do. Just have fun with it, Scorpio. I don't know why the fuck I went viral, but I did. Just do it. Just go.
Do something while it's there, at least. There. Do something while it's there.
It's crazy time.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I kind of have to bring this full circle moment back over to the relationship with the commitment. I feel like this is what you're wanting. Because you're showing me it's like you're trying to create that with someone. That's what you want. That's what you don't have. Because you're showing me so much energy about independence and getting your finances lined up or in order for the sake of trying to figure out if the connection that you do have and feel for someone could actually be taken to the next step. Gotcha. Okay. Whatever that collaborative energy or is whatever that community is, Scorpio, it does work out for you financially. And that's what's interesting. Is it's definitely something within your wheelhouse or your expertise, your knowledge. It happens very quickly, very, very quickly. But once again, like I said, you're kind of like a little bit on the fence as to long-term wise where that will go. But at the same time, it's all a matter of perspective. Enjoy yourself and enjoy what you're doing while you're doing it, while it's there. Make use of the time that you have while you have it. I feel like you are. You're just doing what you got to do. And so things are energetically and emotionally turning around for you in a nice, positive way. But then you're kind of like, your emotions and your heart slowly begins to drift over to that connection with whoever this is that you want to be with. You're trying to see where, yeah, I was going to say, you're trying to see where it's going to go first before you decide kind of, a little bit later on where you want to be. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Oh, geez. Geez. Initiative. You're showing me initiative. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Ooh, what? What? There you are. There you are. It's about them. You're showing me it's about them. Wow. There is that. I was going to say, there is that risk. There's always that risk. When you take the initiative to pursue someone, there's always that risk. What's that song? It's been a while. Sometimes, it's the song, Sometimes Love Knocks You Down. Kind of sounds cheesy, but it's true. You take the initiative, you go to pursue someone, you follow through. Sometimes you might get swerved, you might get ghosted, you might get rejected, you might get turned down. It kind of is what it is. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, but if you don't put your heart on the line anytime, you're never going to find love. If you don't risk anything, there's nothing to gain. Not that it's about gaining, it's just a matter of, you want a relationship or commitment, you're going to have to be vulnerable with them. That's what it's all about. You're showing me that regarding these plans, like I said, you're getting your finances in order, and then you're making those plans to figure out, like, okay, well, let me get myself ready and presentable. And then when I'm feeling good energetically about myself, my finances, what I've done for myself, the accomplishments, then I'll reach out and send that message. Now, unfortunately, what I'm looking at is what I've just stated. sometimes it'll knock you down. I don't know what's going on, but I do see that you've decided to reach out to someone, and I don't know what takes place. And this is what's very interesting. It's like whoever this person is, you know that they care, you know that they have emotions and feelings, but for some reason, something through the communication, the contact, just gets completely fucked up, and I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Because something tells me it doesn't feel like it's your energy. It feels like it's theirs. And that's the part about the vulnerability. It's kind of like, who you're in a relationship with or who you have connections with, they may know your weak spots. They know just what buttons to push or how to poke and prod at you. And it's like, great. That's how it is. But of course you are dealing with anyone. You could be dealing with a fire sign, a water sign, an air sign, or an earth sign. Bye.